Alright guys, it's Joe here, and today I got a nice little match of Team Deathmatch on Hangar, on World at War, of course, and I'm using the Browning insert numbers there, and yeah, I'm using Bandoil, Stop and Power, and the old Dead Silence, which is pretty mint. I was playing with two subscribers. I assume they're subscribers now. Well, I met them on World at War, basically. And one does better than me, but he managed to get his dogs out, and I didn't. And I don't die as many times as him, but he got like four kills more than me. But if I'd used my dogs, I would have got 4 kills. So, So this is basically kill streakless. So yeah, I'm using the Browning, which the best way I can describe this gun is literally a box with a barrel on it, and just throws giant bullets at people, and it is good. I literally unlocked it, like, this is the first match I used it, and it's just so good, it's so cool, and it's very powerful, very, very powerful. But of course it's a machine gun, so yeah, and I'm going to give you some advice on machine guns, like heavy, well, they're not called heavy machine guns, they're called light machine guns, aren't they? But I'm going to give you some advice on light machine guns, because some people just don't seem to use them very well. You can take this advice on basically any game, really. But yeah, the main points I'd say whenever you use a light machine gun is it's not for close quarters. You're not meant to use it in close quarters. You're meant to keep yourself in a good position and just spray people down. Basically, you don't want to be right in the battle because it's got a slow rate of fire than assault rifles or some machine guns, and it'll be outmatched basically. Although powerfuler, you will be outmatched every single time. So you want to keep your distance. Essentially, use it as like a long-range assault rifle. That's the best advice I could probably give for any sorts of light machine guns. Is you can't really rush them. The only one I could actually say you could rush on. This is only really for World at War. Whoa, my voice just completely went then. But the one I could say for World at War is basically you want it's called like the DP28 or something like that, and you can use that close quarters because it's got a small magazine and a high rate of fire, so you could actually use that close range. But that's the only machine gun that you could. But yeah, if you ever use a light machine gun in most games, don't be really close to people. It doesn't work. So yeah, that's my best advice. But I really like this gun. This gun's freaking mint. It's fun, very fun. I haven't actually been on World at War in a while, or Blops, but I will be. And I think I'm going to post more Blops because it's what people like. Although people do like this, I'm going to post some more of it. I've got a shit ton of games to post basically, so I'm going to try and get those out as fast as possible. And after this video, I'll be 2 away from 100. I know exactly what I'm going to do for 100, which I've already said. And I'm looking very, very forward to it. That doesn't make much sense. But yeah, it's an old video basically. It's an old video. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah. So, using the Type 100 here. This is a cool gun. I wish this gun was in more games. It just looks really cool. And you hold the magazine clip. Like, how cool is that? I think it's ace. It's aces, yo. So yeah. Other things I've got to talk about? Not much really. Not much has been going on. Per se, really. That's all I've got to say. Oh, all my friends are going to uni, which is pretty cool. I haven't really talked about this, but basically I'm not going to uni now. I know I said that like a month ago that I was, but I'm not anymore. I am staying home for another year, gonna get my grades better because they were pretty shit. So gonna get them better and go to a better uni, because the uni I went to was just not enjoyable and didn't really have, I don't know, it's basically, bottom line is I would have had to go into private accommodation, which means I'd have to live with 7 people I've never met in my life, which I did meet them on the day I went in to like meet everybody basically. So I did meet him, I did know him, but the house I wanted to pick was shit. The doors had no locks, the windows had no locks. The neighbourhood was like a bit dodgy, but you can't really get like the best freaking neighbourhood in the world for students, I guess. But I don't know, I just didn't feel that, first of all, I wouldn't be very safe there. I didn't feel like, you know, I could bring into uni like 2 laptops, a TV, a PlayStation, obviously a PVR, and like that's like a grand's worth of technology right there, and I don't want that to be stolen. It just takes one person to leave the door open for me to lose all that stuff, and that's so much money gone down the drain, so I didn't really feel secure about that. I didn't really know too much about the course either. Well, I did, but I did enjoy it. And also one very important thing, I know that I would have got lumped with the shit room. Basically there was a really small room which was like really, really small. It was literally like a cupboard, and I would have ended up with that. I know I would have, because when it comes to sort of conversations and stuff like that, I'd always be like, yeah, I'm not too bothered about it, and I would have ended up with that room. I know I would have, because I can't outmatch people's personalities sometimes. Like, my personality is pretty strong, but in a group it isn't. not really a leader, I guess, more of a follower. So when that stuff sort of happens, I would not have been able to outmaneuver my opponents into getting a better room, and I would have ended up with that. So I wouldn't have been happy being in that room, not enjoying myself. So it's completely viable for me to spend another year getting my exam better, going to a better uni. Hopefully one nearer my friends, and my girlfriend. That would be pretty sick if I can do that, and I can do better. I did really bad, basically. And this is some life advice right here. Don't fuck about, honestly, man. Just don't fuck about. At the end of the day, it's just a year of just doing, working. Like, don't spend all your time doing one thing. Just work for something, and you will do well. Basically, I just DOSed for 2 years, and it fucking blew up in my face. Really, like I got 3Ds, which is better than some people got, and who are still going to uni, but they're going to shit unis. And I think I actually might do another commentary on this sort of stuff, because I haven't fully explained, and I want to give a very important life lesson from personal experience that people do need to know about. But yeah, don't fuck about, basically, guys. Just, it will help you in the long run. But yeah, I'm gonna do a proper commentary about this next. I'll get two videos in one day, hopefully. This probably take 5 years to render, but yeah, I'll do another match after this. Some snipperific gameplay on World at War, because I have it saved up. So yeah, this match is slowly coming to an end. I think it's got like 10 seconds left, not even that. And even Type 100, cool, it looks, it just tastes. But yeah, so I believe my final score was like 24. It was 24 for 1. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later.